It was in the early 90s that I put out a pretty extensive search for a piece of property. And I was standing almost in the same place, looking out over this swampy woodland, when I realized this is probably going to be the piece of property for me. That's right, a piece of swampland. I had a vision though. With some back-breaking effort, I was able to take a shovel and dig a small ditch through this area. The water all channelized into it, and throughout the years, it's created a stream which pretty much dried up all of the wetland that was behind me. So we put a couple culverts in so the water could run through, and thus we had a place to run the driveway. Now I had a piece of property that I could call home. Behind me was higher ground, a good place to build a house. So I got started, spent about a year building the house on paper. Well, after doing all my figuring, getting all my facts, numbers, costs, I was able to contract my own home. I built this log house in 1992. Although I contracted out such things as the block, the basement, the electric and the plumbing, I was able to do all the wood carpentry and assembly with some help from family and friends. People always ask me, how do these logs go together? I've got a cutaway of one of the log pieces, and if I was to slide that into that area there, that's exactly what the end looks like. Down the middle there's a foam piece of rope, and we have like foam strips on the edge, so when it's in place in the wall, all you see is the black here as the two pieces squished down together. And this insulates the wall from any wind getting through the cracks. It's completely sealed. The wood is a real good insulator too. So now if you'll join me, I'll take you inside and we'll show you what the interior of the house looks like. Come on in. As you're entering the front door, the first thing you'll see is the set of stairs, and the handrails and the posts were all constructed of timbers that were cut down for the driveway. To the right of the staircase is what we call the great room. It's our living room with our wood burning stove that heats the entire house. Up above the stove is my timber wolf pelt, and we have an Indian rug hanging. You continue on through into the kitchen and dining area. And we have a deck out back. You can see the pond out through the back window. Now, this is the downstairs of the house. And there's a hallway leading back into this area. We have a bathroom. And a couple bedrooms down the hallway. I'll take you up the stairs here, and we turn right. We're in the loft area. The loft looks out over the great room. The ceiling fan pushes the heat down from the wood burner to circulate the warmth through the whole house. And then we have this huge picture window upstairs that looks out over the backyard where we can watch the deer grazing and the birds. It's a wonderful place. from the loft, if we head back over towards the stairs, it takes us straight into the master bedroom. And the master bedroom has its own bath. So we're looking at about a 2,000 square foot home, not including the full basement down below, that is not really finished yet, but it serves as a laundry area, and I have a shop down there as well. Couldn't ask for a nicer place to live. This is actually a family picture. My great-great-grandfather. And he is working on a treaty with the Indians there. Well, thanks for visiting today. Hope you'll come back soon. Got plenty to show you around here. Well, I'm looking forward for spring to break, for the flowers to start blooming, things to start greening up around here. I like to get out and do some gardening and rake up the yard a little bit. I love working outdoors. I love the pond out back here. The fish are waiting to be fed. Life is good in the country. Ride hard and die free, my friends. Until next time.